Minamino, Mane, Firmino, Henderson, back to Firmino, Salah, and then Salah. 7-0 to Liverpool. I'm genuinely baffled. Not baffled because it was a fantastic performance, and this is the reaction to the game just finishing like 2 minutes ago, and I'm still sat here like I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. Probably one of the most complete performances I've seen from Liverpool in a long time. Like, I'm really proud of what we've been able to do with everything that Liverpool are going through at the moment in terms of injuries and such, and players not being available and such like that. But also now we're getting players coming back, and I just can't believe that this was a game that when I previewed it and I said, oh, it's going to be a tight game, I'm expecting a really tough game. And make no mistake, it was tough in the first half, really tough in the first half. If Palace had taken their chances while we were still waking up, then yeah, this could have been a well different game. It could have been completely different. Like, we could have been 2-0 down within about 10-15 minutes. That's no joke. We really could have been. If the passing was a little bit better for Palace, they would have had goals. They would have had goals. But they allowed us to wake up. And once we'd woke up, and to be fair, we started the game on fire with Minamino scoring his very first Liverpool goal in the Premier League within 3 minutes, and you're thinking, all right, set off on the right foot, and then for the next 20 minutes, it's just like backs against the wall, lads, backs against the wall. Oh my God, come on, let's Fabinho, please don't let this be the day where you'll start slipping everywhere. Let's not have that. Matip looked like he was struggling a little bit with pace and stuff like that, and not being able to get track back as well as he normally can. And then Sadio Mane scores his goal on 36 minutes, and that was just what a turn, what a finish. Fantastic from Sadio Mane, absolutely fantastic from Sadio Mane. The only blemish on this game is the way that he left the pitch when he was substituted for Mohamed Salah. That is, and I appreciate that, when they're in this type of game, he will have been looking at it like going, I can get more goals, I can score more goals, I can do more. But we've got important games coming up as well, and it was good, it was right to take, Mane off. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of time. So, we get into just before half time. Firmino scores in the 44th minute, and I am so happy for Firmino. He scores 2 goals today. Scored the winner against Spurs as well. He scored another goal in another game. I can't remember which one it was. But the most important thing right now is that Bobby Firmino is getting assists. He's now also scoring goals himself, and it seems like Firmino's starting to have a much more pronounced effect on games. We can now see the results of what he does. We can, and we knew it as well as fans. And I don't really care about opposition, other people, other clubs, fans, whatever they want to say about Firmino. You don't have him. You don't know what he does. You don't understand what he does. But him scoring goals as well and providing goals as well is nothing short of fantastic for us. Absolutely brilliant. So by 68 minutes, he scores our 4th goal, and you're going, wow, like, just wow, how much better can this get? And we just didn't. I didn't know how good this was going to get. I really didn't know how good this was going to get. And it's always a special goal when Jordan Henderson scores. When Jordan Henderson scores a goal, it's always a banger. Always a banger. I'll never forget that one against Chelsea. I think it was against Courtois years ago, and he absolutely banged it from distance. But this one was a nice layoff from Trent Alexander-Arnold. He could have fizzed it into the box, but he didn't. Gave it to Henderson, and Henderson, on the right-hand side of the box, curls it to the left-hand side with his right foot. And that's... I'm not a football player, but that looks like a really difficult shot, where normally you'd probably go with the nearest post to you or the nearest side of the goal, but instead he decided to go the other way. Goalkeeper wasn't getting to that, ends up being 5-0, and you're just like, oh my God, my captain. I love Jordan Henderson, absolutely love Jordan Henderson. And then 3 minutes, 2 goals, Mohamed Salah, and the fact that Joel Matip has got an assist in this game is absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. And it's just such. It was so quick. It was so quick. I can't imagine having that type of reaction speed where someone headers a ball down and literally split second, bang, back of the net, top corner as well for Mohamed Salah. Brilliant, fantastic. And then it has to be, it's got to be goal of the game. Salah right into the top corner, outside the box, cuts in just on his left boot. Doesn't have to put much pace on it, but he absolutely slammed it into the back of the net. 7-0 to Liverpool. And let me make this clear. This wasn't until maybe about 60, 70, 65 minutes, something like that. This wasn't a bad Palace performance. It really wasn't. It's not a bad Palace performance at all. But Liverpool took it to another level. Almost, if I want to say, we took it back to a level that we were at probably last year sometime. You know, and we're still missing key players. Still missing likes of Van Dijk, Gomez. You know who we're missing. And we're putting in performances like that. Not only that, though, keeping the clean sheet. Fantastic. Now, I just want to go look at the table. Not for where we are at the table, because we know where we are. Come on. We know where we are. We're top of the table. We will be top of the table for Christmas Day, which is great. Love Christmas, and it's such a different Christmas, but this is such a nice little positive to have, that Liverpool are going to be top of the table. We've managed to now improve our goal difference to plus 17. Now, think about where we were just a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, the Aston Villa 7-2 defeat that we had really set us back in terms of goal difference. We were going to be behind for a long time. I thought it would have been taken longer to bring it back. We don't expect a game like this against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace aren't a joke team. They're not a joke team. The only team that really tends to score quite a few goals against them, from my recollection anyway, would be Man City. Maybe us in the past. Not by this much, though. And this was a troubling Crystal Palace team. Eze still looked like a very good player. You can look at all the stats and the player ratings and stuff on football apps and such like that, but if you didn't watch the game, these guys don't deserve these like 4.1s and 4.2s that they're getting. They just came up against a team that was very, very good and just that much better than them today. It's not the measure of Crystal Palace being beaten 7-0 by Liverpool. It really, really isn't. It just so happens that this Liverpool team, after about, we scored the first goal, and then after about that 20-minute period, they literally just went, you know what, going to put the keys in the ignition, and we just need to change a couple of gears, maybe just go up a gear or two here. And they took that game away from them. It was, I don't want to say it was like a training game, because it wasn't. It was still a hard game. And hopefully, by the looks of things, no players have come out with any knocks or anything like that. No one has been unjustly risked, if that's the right word to use. We got to see Naby Keita come back in and be a very good presence in midfield. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, got to see him get an assist for the 7th goal as well, passing it to Mohamed Salah. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, like, these options that we can now have in midfield are going to be brilliant, and it's going to be so key over this next period, the Christmas period for us. I think, have we got like a week? I don't think we play midweek. I just want to double check on this one before I end this video. It's more of a review, actually, instead of a reaction. So we have, yes, we do. So next Sunday, the 27th, we play against West Brom, who will be their first game we play them against, where they've got Sam Allardyce in charge. Obviously, they'll be playing this weekend as well. But for us to have a full week, are you kidding? Like, that gives us so much more time to get players back in. When we're talking about the likes of Xherdan Shaqiri, James Milner, and Thiago joining in team training next week, is what Jurgen Klopp said in his press conference, then things are starting to look, pretty good. All right, defensively, centre-back cover and, full-back cover, that's maybe somewhere that we will struggle for a little bit, but having players back like Milner will be able to fulfil and help those roles out as well. But I'm absolutely ecstatic. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I might not look it when I'm talking through the videos, but because I'm not the most expressive person of all time. But I guarantee you, if you were watching me while I was watching that game, that was special. That was special. 12:30 kickoff as well. What a way to get a win. I love it. Fantastic, and I can't wait. I'm gonna watch it. I might watch it again. You know, instead of watching a movie that you watch it, you know, when you watch, like, for me, like Avengers movies, Marvel movies, anything like that, they're always my favorite type of movies, and I can watch them over and over again because I enjoy them so much. Might need to add this game to the list now. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope that you all enjoyed watching the game as well, because it was absolutely fantastic. Who's man of the match? I'm giving it to the whole entire team. Honestly, I'm giving it to the whole entire team. You want me to pick out one player? I'm going for Bobby Firmino. I'm going for Bobby Firmino. 2 goals. It was 2 goals, wasn't it? Yeah, hang on. Let me just double check on this one. Oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought. I need to go to bed. I need to go to sleep. It was 2 goals and it was an assist as well. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this video. Please do like it and subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you ever so much for your support and everything like that as well. Do feel free to check out any of my other videos and subscribe and like it if you please. Thank you once again. Do take care. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you later.